Hey guys, in this video I'm going to answer the question from someone that wanted to know my thoughts on fluoride in the water. So let's talk about that. So the first point I want to bring up is why would you ever put an element, fluoride, which is very reactive to the thyroid, which is very toxic to the brain, on a massive scale in the water supply? Okay, well, they're doing it to prevent tooth decay. So right there, it's kind of weird that they're going to put fluoride in the water supply to prevent this condition, tooth decay. Especially when the side effect of consuming too much fluoride is the demineralization, pulling the minerals out of your teeth, creating a condition called dental fluorosis. So I'm going to actually give you fluoride to prevent decay, which is basically the breakdown of minerals, when actually it's causing the breakdown of minerals. So that's another huge red flag. Of course, if you do research on this, you're going to see that they'll say it's safe. There's no studies that show that it's harm. But I'm going to have you click the link down below when we're done and just start reading some of these studies. There's actually over 180 studies published since 2006 on the effect of fluoride on the brain and the nervous system, the neurotoxic harm that it creates, not to mention lowering your IQ and affecting the thyroid. You can just read it yourself. Now, if you also just type in Google, what causes tooth decay? So of course, the first page is all going to be explanations by toothpaste companies. But this is what they say. It's acid. Acid actually causes the tooth decay. And that comes from plaque bacteria that breaks down the sugar in your food, causing minerals to be leached out of the bone. So of course, if you're eating, you should always brush your teeth after you eat to keep the teeth free of the sugar. But what happens when it goes in your bloodstream? Is there a problem with the minerals in your body when you actually have high amounts of sugar? And the answer is yes. Take a look at a diabetic. They have a lot of problems with their minerals in their bones, not to mention the minerals in their muscles, not to mention high levels of infection. So here's the facts. When you increase sugar, you actually paralyze the white blood cells. You increase the chance of getting more microbes that make plaque. Also, you actually decrease the mineral absorption in the body. You also block vitamin C absorption. So when you increase glucose, you actually decrease the absorption of vitamin C because they're both similar in chemistry. And sugar will take priority over vitamin C. Now, have you ever heard of scurvy before? Scurvy, you have like bleeding gums, right? So all the connective tissue around the teeth become affected, especially like loose teeth, bleeding gums, gingivitis, when you actually have high levels of sugar. So if you're trying to prevent tooth decay with fluoride, why don't we just change the diet? Isn't that much easier? So my recommendation to you is to get a really good water filter to take this out, along with chlorine and the other chemicals that are in your water. All right, guys, so there you have it, my opinion on fluoride. So if you want more knowledge on how to create a healthy body, subscribe now and get daily notifications. Daily notifications, that sounds weird. Well, I'll just remind you on a daily basis. How about that?